Is there any one of those fights that you want to touch on here, Al, before we wrap this up?
One more before we wrap up. This is on the UFC 232 card, UFC Vegas 32 card, the Sandhagen Dillashaw card, and it's Adrian Yanez against Randy Costa. And I am a giant Adrian Yanez fan, and he's a -170 favorite against Randy Costa. And Costa's pretty dangerous himself, but dude, Adrian Yanez, and I've said this, I've said this since like one of the first times that we did a show together. Yanez was on a card, and I was like, this guy might be a future champ. Like his boxing, he's like similar to Brandon Moreno, where he just has like God-given talent. His boxing is so crisp. He's so freaking dangerous. And Randy Costa is really tough, but man, I think he's going to be in some trouble against just the guy has stones for hands in Adrian Yanez. What do you think about that one?
I think I'm with you. I definitely lean Adrian Yanez. You know, the dude's boxing looks just unreal. His efficiency, like his percentage, his shots thrown to shot landed efficiency, like those numbers are literally unbelievable. Like as far as what he's done thus far in the UFC, the dude just, when he throws a shot, it lands. There's no whiffing. He picks every shot almost like a long range sniper, but it's just like the flow state this guy gets in with his hands. And when he finds the groove, when he finds his timing, his distance, it's just game over. It's like it's like snowballing, you know, it's like the momentum slowly picks up, and now all of a sudden you're being overwhelmed, and just everything the dude does is touching you on the chin, hitting you on the button. Doesn't even necessarily need to be the hardest shot. It's just so precise and so crisp. He's going to turn you off. And yeah, Randy Costa, the guy's looked phenomenal. He's looked great in his own right, but I really do feel like this is Yanez's fight to lose. Costa's going to need to land early and often, because I do think once Yanez finds that timing, finds that distance, he's going to turn up and eventually run away with this one, potentially even finish the fight. But it's a banger. For as long as it's going to last, it's a banger, because I like what I see out of Randy Costa a lot, and this guy's growing and getting better every fight. But Al, I think you're right, dude. Yanez has lost fights even not that long ago. You know, I think he lost a split decision I think probably in 2018, but still to a pretty high level dude outside the UFC. But he appears to just have broken through and is just operating on another level right now. And I'm pretty high on the guy. I think Randy's going to need to really dig into the tape and try to find a weak spot in this guy's game he's going to be able to exploit, because standing toe-to-toe with Yanez seems like just a dream come true at this point for Yanez, until he's up there fighting probably dudes in the top 10. So
yeah, I see somebody in the chat saying Mini Masvidal, and I understand that comparison. I've probably made it before, but I feel it's similar to Poirier, where like he needs to just feel his opponent's power, and then he starts just turning his bells and whistles start turning, and he's like 4 moves ahead. You know, he's got that crazy shell defense, and then his boxing is on a crazy, like he's like Gervonta Davis if he was an MMA fighter. Just he's so crisp, and he's so like I said, like 2 steps ahead of you when you start blocking you and also throwing counter. He's just he's on another level, and maybe he would be a good guy to fight Sean O'Malley. They're
honestly, well, don't get me wrong, Yanez is going to have to really string together some wins, but once they're done, I think feeding O'Malley old bums that are going to get KO'd, and he has to really get in there with dudes that, you know, are at a higher level. I think you're right. We probably do see that fight somewhere down the line if Yanez can keep stringing together these wins.
Yeah, that would be a great one. But yeah, that
would be a great one.
That would be an epic fight.